how much I love labels and how we should all stick to them, like, no matter what. It seems wildly inappropriate. No, but how is everybody doing? Woo! That's good. That's good. I'm shaking and I can feel it in my teeth. So good for you guys. A shout out to Anthony Garcia and Justin Helm because they forced me to, and I'm a pushover. I'll do whatever anybody tells me. And Megan Osby because she's my friend and she asked me, and I'm so happy to see you guys all. I'm really surprised to be here. There are some really great speakers here. Lily didn't trip up like at all. And there's also me. And I'm positive I'm going to trip up at some point. I was really hoping she'd trip up and I'd look somewhat good by comparison. I mean, the words I'm speaking are right in front of me, but I'm only really believing this right now. Like, I wrote that, and I'm only going to believe this now, and I only believe this now that I'm right here talking to you all. It might take a few paragraphs to really sink in, and I just hope I don't pass out. I mean, you might think this is easy for me. I've performed in front of many of you. I've performed with many of you. But when I'm up on stage, I'm just some British guy in some fairy class. I'm not me. This thing. This thing. Will you guys forgive me if I put it back here? This is very annoying. I'm not me, Wyatt, very often, and I want to write myself a perfect character. But that's a bit difficult, as you all can imagine. It was my weird choice to join drama. I fit right in, and that's because I can be a lot of other people besides myself. But if you guys will forgive me, I want to try and be myself for just a little bit. It's odd how people's choices, decisions affect their lives. It's even more surprising how it affects how others see you. I know this now, after some trial and error. It seems very simple, but I'm sure all of you have examples of this, and if you don't, really get out there and make more mistakes. It's fun at the time. Mistakes are so fun at the time. I didn't grow up with everyone liking me. That was a bit odd. Perfectly fine now, though, no matter what you say. I read your comments in the bathroom stalls. I'm fine. I had to grow up quite a bit. I made some good decisions, and some I still cringe when I think about them. We've made a lot of decisions to get where we are here. For a lot of us, if not all, we're stepping into a world where your decisions can ruin your life, even kill you, unfortunately. You can look at the situation like that, or you can see it as all limits taken off. Some of us depend on limits. You need a shock every time you go out of bounds because you don't realize the consequences on you and society. I'm not comparing you to a dog with electric fence. That would be really offensive. Some of us need limits because you're a bit insecure about your future. I'm insecure. You need protection, even if you don't know it. Like that guy in any college movie where he's been there for like a decade, but at the end of the movie, he graduates with honors because all he needed was self-confidence. It's a big, scary world, and you know it. Others want limits because they're good inside those. Sports, academics, art. I said art. Art. This is like a koi pond, and out there is all the oceans in the world, and that's scary. Are we tough enough? Are we good enough? I can assure you that, as far as I know, there's no school that injects its students with super drugs or bionic arms. Something we should invest in the future with, by the way. We don't get that, but in the future, I am going to be mad if my grandchildren don't get bionic arms. I've been in situations where I've been without limits, to stick to the phrase. I love the word limits in this speech. I'm going to tell you I've done regrettable things or just outright failed. We have a great community here, though. Just last night, I saw a movie with it was really funny, hilarious movie, but it had a message. Children of the Corn. That's the
Don't watch that movie.
Wow, big laugh for the Children of the Corn reference. You guys big 80s movies, man? Okay. We don't even kill anybody, so there's that. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Living here is better than living in Gatling, the town in the movie. Mostly because Gatling is in Nebraska, and every day I wake up and I thank the stars that I did not wake up in Nebraska. and the weird childhood thing, but also Nebraska. Like, sorry if you're from Nebraska. That's my story I'm sticking to. With all the things I failed, though, I'd do it again. If I hadn't have learned anything, I would have to do it again, because I wouldn't know any better. And life is so accommodating, it continually punches me in the gut until I learn better. So that's really nice of life. Until I learn to handle everything that is thrown at me, whether I've asked for it or not. We're not so limited anymore. Any limits from now on are limits that we put on ourselves. We're limitless, like that movie, Limitless. You guys remember that? It was like 2011. He had super intelligence because of the medication. Because the movie never hurt. We only used 10% of our brains, and then you're stupid. That's not a thing. But in the movie universe, it totally works. But we don't have superpowers, unless you count spirit, good old American ingenuity, superpowers, which I could probably wait to see this movie. But I don't really have an option, guys. None of us do. I just know that I'm not alone in this, and that makes all the difference in the world. Thanks to my parents, my grandparents, Hawkins and Ronald, all my friends here, some people who are very dear to me that I'm glad could make it, wherever you are, because I can't stand the crowd, or else I'll fake from how many people are here. And congratulations to Hawkinson High School's graduating class of 2014. It's been a pleasure. Good night.